Hey guys, are you ready? I forgot to tell you in the intro that you don't need anything. I've got my tennis shoes on. You could do this barefoot if you want. And I have a mat out just because it's here in my studio. So 8 exercises. We're going to do them approximately 1 minute each. And the first one will be arm circles, 4 forward and then 4 backwards. That's it. So I'm going to show you from the side, moving from the shoulder joint, and then 4 backwards. We're going to get the arms loose, get the shoulders mobile, and backwards. And you can make the movements larger. Notice I'm making my circles larger as I go because I've got the time. This is a great one if you sit at a desk a lot. We get that rounded thing. So open up, squeeze those shoulder blades together, get some mobility in the shoulders and the upper back. That's it. And you can turn your fingers down if you want to mix it up a little bit. And then forward. And back. We're getting ready to switch to the next one. And fantastic. All right. Already loose. So the next one, I'm going to angle to show you. I want you to open up your arms, and then I want you to take your gaze up towards the ceiling. So open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. And then I want you to lift your head and start to tuck your chin, and then gradually wrap your arms around, hugging yourself and rounding out. So if you can see from the side, I'm folding over. And then slowly take your gaze up, chin goes up, open up, and then chin goes down, round out. Now I'm going to get a little faster now that you see what I'm doing. I'm going to make it more mobile. That's it. Open up. I'll face you now. And then round out. And you want to make those end points a little deeper if you can. So if you can take it just a little bit higher, a little more open, or round it out a little bit more, then do it. And last one, open up, big chest stretch. I can already feel everything's kind of loosening up for me. And that is number 2. The next one is going to be legs wide. We're going to do a little squat with a hinge. So what I'm going to have you do is legs wide like you're going to do a regular squat. I'm going to hinge over. And that feels good already. Hamstrings, low back. Now from here, I'm going to have you drop your hips. Drop your hips down. So I'm down into a squat. You got it? You can reach forward if you want more of a challenge. Now, what I want you to do is straighten. And then I want you to roll up. You got it? Let's do it again. Hinge. Drop the hips low. Reach forward if you want. Straighten out the legs. Drop the head. Roll up. I'm going to face you on this one. So hinge over. Drop the hips low. Lift that head. Weight goes in your heels. Reach forward if you want. Straighten out the hips, the legs. Lift the hips, straighten the legs, and roll up. One more, guys. Hinge over. Drop the hips. Reach forward if you want. Keep that head up. Drop the head, lift the hips, and roll all the way up. Good. That's one of my favorite ones. Next one, legs wide. You'll keep the feet planted. And now we're going to open the hips a little bit. So side to side lunge to start. So toes are forward. Push the hips back. Just like you do in a regular side lunge. Same thing. Now we're going to add to this a little bit. Let's do this one more time. We're going to add a little pivot. Now, side lunge. So I want you to lift that foot and pivot. Get kind of in a little runner's lunge because that's where we're going next. So go down into a runner's lunge. Now I want you to shift your weight back, straighten out that front leg, hamstring in the front. Go back to that runner's lunge. And then I want you to walk your hands over. Other side. So now I'm in a runner's lunge on this side. Make sure that my toes pointing forward. Nice stretch on that back hip. Shift your weight back, go into hamstring, straighten that out. Shift your weight forward into a runner's lunge, and then come on up out of that. That was not pretty. Hope yours is prettier than mine. Side to side. 3, 2, and 1. All right, step your legs together. Okay, leg swings. If you need to hang on to something, do so. Otherwise, right leg, you're going to swing it 12 to 6. 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. String coming out of the top of your head, right? And again, if you need to hang on to something, do it. Balancing also on that left leg. You got it. Now, let's take it sideways. Open up the hip. That's it. Little lateral movement in the hip. Also some balance work. 3, 2, and 1. Now load that right leg. Same thing. 12 to 6. Come on. Front of the hip, back of the hip. You can use your arms for momentum if you want. Now we're going lateral out to the side and across. Keep that right foot grounded. 3, 2, and 1. Good. I feel like I need to go on a run after this. Okay, got 3 more. Take your right leg, you're gonna cross it over. There we go. We're gonna get into the IT band with your hamstring a little bit. So now I want you to reach all the way up. Take a deep breath. I'm gonna fold over. Now, I'm reaching towards that back leg. I'm reaching for the instep of that back leg. Can you see me? And then roll up slowly. Do it again. We want to make it moving. Inhale, fold over, reach towards that instep. Really push that hip out to the side, get into the IT band. Come on up. One more time. Reach up, fold over to the instep, push the hip out to the side, get the IT band, and come on up. Good. Switch. Cross the left over. Now we go the other side. Reach up, fold over, reach to the instep, push that hip out, roll up. Big deep breath in, put breath to it. Exhale, fold over, reach to the instep. Come on up. We gotta get one more in, guys, total of 3. Up, fold over, and then roll up. All right, we just got a little less than 2 minutes left, so I'm gonna start moving a little bit, and I'm gonna use the length of my mat, however much space you've got. So you're gonna jog forward or march forward, okay? And then I want you to have heels back, hamstring curls. I'm gonna show you that one more time. Jog forward, just get some blood flowing a little bit before a warm-up. Remember, this is a dynamic warm-up before you do your actual warm-up. Now, if you don't wanna jog, march forward, and then hamstring curls back. One more time. Jog forward or walk forward, and then hamstring curls back. And if you want, you can add the arms if you want more movement there. Totally fine. One more move, and then we're ready to go to our workout. So it's side steps or shuffles. I'm going to use the length of the mat. Looks like this. Here's side steps. I'm kind of bouncing with it, so low, high. You can go further if you have more room. This is just my camera space. Or shuffle. Shuffle. Reminds me of PE class. Not that I was that athletic in high school, but we did have to do this a little bit and dribble the ball. Last one. That's it. Nice. All right. That's your prep. You should feel warm. You should feel like the blood's flowing. Everything's kind of loosened up a little bit. And hopefully you feel ready to go and ready for your workout. Let's go.